Hey you animals, welcome back to the channel, and if you haven't yet, make sure we hit that subscribe button. Before we start, don't forget we're doing our promotion, so 10 straight days of workout videos. Tag me on my Instagram and have fun doing those, and then you have a chance to win one of two cozy, super cute Douvris hoodies. So don't forget to subscribe, and then we'll get started. Our video today is going to be going over some agility work, some explosiveness, and I'm pretty excited about it because we're going to get to push ourselves pretty hard in this, but don't forget always our technique is the most important part. So if anything feels like it's a little tough or we're not generating the power that we want to be generating, then we take it down in modification and then we try to squeeze it out and push as hard as we can with the modification that we're doing. So we're going to be 4 different sections in this workout. We're going to do a quick little warm up and stretch before we start, and then we're going to do some intervals to get that body even more loose and flowy and warm, really light up those legs and core, and then we're going to work on that agility explosive work, working one side at a time, because it's going to really simulate if you guys are playing any sports or doing any activities. Okay, we're often not able to start from that perfect squat all the time, so we're going to do a lot of work on single leg, single side exercises, and then we're going to finish at the end with a few isometric holds, because it's a really great way for us to practice and build control at the end or beginning of all our explosive movements, and you'll see what I mean at the end when we get to that point. So let's get started. We're going to do 5 jumping jacks and then 5 high knees. We're going to go for 30 seconds, do a quick little stretch, and then we're going to warm up in our plank, warming up our shoulders, our chest, our core, and then do a little bit more stretching on the floor, and then we'll do this one twice. All right, ready, and go. 5 jumping jacks, and then 10 high knees. I lost count. That's 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And time. Good. Open up. Not too big. Breathe in. And just relax to the bottom. Maybe come side to side a little bit. We're going to hold just quickly 10 more seconds. And between sets, if something feels tight, don't be shy to stretch out in our little breaks that we're going to get. All right, down on the floor. We're just going to be in a plank position. I want us to work our shoulder shrugs or our scapular shrugs. So we're going to be nice and tight here. Breathe in, let your shoulders come down. Breathe out, push back up. Breathe in. Our shoulders, our hips, so important for generating and maintaining power in any movements that we do. One more time, and push, and just reaching forwards to stretch out that chest a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, and standing back up. All right, let's go one more time, and then we'll get into some more serious work. Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, last set. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, our stretch here is going to be a little bit tougher. I want to really open up the groin a little bit, but stretch the hamstrings, work on getting that knee up a little bit. So come into a side step, roll onto your heel, put your hands on the floor, and just try to let your hips sink down. You can lean on your hands, but don't let your heel lift as you sink into the stretch. That's it. With your other elbow too, you can push your knee open a little further to make it a bit harder, and shifting to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, back down to the floor. Let's work those shrugs one more time. Ready, and come down. Breathe in, breathe out. In, out, in, out, out. 2 more times. Down and up, and down, and up, and on the floor. All right, let's finish with a couple scorpions to stretch out here, opening up that hip flexor, stretching through the back and the core, Take your time, just go side to side. Maybe take a bit longer on one side if it feels a bit tighter. And relax. All right. All right, let's take a couple breaths. Let's get focused. Our next one is going to be our intervals. This is going to be where we want to get our body super hot, super steamy, and all warmed up. And the looser we feel after these, the easier, funny enough, the easier it's going to feel to be explosive and to be balanced when we're working our super explosive movements too. Now, there are going to be explosive movements in these intervals, so we can push as hard as we'd like, but we're focusing on our technique, on moving our body all together and trying to keep a pace for the entire 40 seconds of work. So the first one, we're going to be in a squat hold. Let's start. Now, our arms are going to go up and down. We're going to squat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold again, arms up, down. Now from here, hands to the floor, burpee, bottom up, jump, squat, down. And again, arms up and down, squat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back down, up and down, burpee, bottom, plant the feet, jump, and down. And again, up, down, squat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, burpee, bottom, up, jump, down. Let's do one more, up, down, squat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, shoot out, back, up, jump, down, and relax. All right, let's take a 20-second break. Next one's gonna be on the floor. We're gonna work our knee crunch a little bit and our burpee bottom again. Knees to chest, super important movement for any type of explosive type of movement. So we're gonna practice that right now some more. All right, starting in 4, 3, 2, follow me, knees go down, breathe in, breathe out, crunch. Add a push-up, knees to chest, 1, 2, add a push-up. And again, knees down, knees up, push up, knees in, 1, 2, and push up. And again, down, crunch the quads, push up, knees in, and push up. Let's do it again, crunch, push up, knees in, and in, push up. One more time. Down, up, 1, 2, down, up, and relax. Oof, the next one's gonna be done out of a squat as well, and we're gonna be moving a little quicker here. We're gonna take a fast step after we lunge and do a nice jump squat and step back slow. So we'll go through it slow before we start. We got 10 seconds. We're gonna step back, squat 1, 2, 3, then push off that leg forwards, jump, and the same leg will step back slowly, trying to stay as low as you can. So hold that squat, take your right leg, step back, 1, 2, 3, down, ready, step forward, jump, land, step back slow and low, and again, step back with the other one. 1, 2, 3, down, push, jump, land, step back, and back. And again, step back with the first. 1, 2, 3, down, push, step back to the middle, one more, step back, 1, 2, 3, down, push, jump, and back to the middle, and shake it out. Beautiful. Our next one's gonna be done in a plank again. So back down to the plank, we're gonna work on bringing our knees to the outside of our shoulder, getting an even bigger stretch, and then we're gonna take it slow, work our core in the same movement. So from here, hands on the floor, bring your knees to the outside, feet to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift your heel, breathe in, bring it to the opposite elbow, then the other side up, and then under. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift, under, lift, and under. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift, under, lift, under. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift, under, lift, under, and time. One more, we're gonna work on our back. working our core. We're gonna go out of a bridge, work a little hip lifting to stretch out our back and work that deep core. And then we're gonna add a little bit of crunching to turn our shoulders a little bit more too. So 5 more seconds, starting on the floor. Ready, and bridge, lift. Now see if you can keep your hips even off the ground as you bring your knees to your chest. So push into the floor, knees to chest. From here, you're gonna bring your hips down. When you need to, extend your legs all the way out. Bring them back in again. And then see if you can bring your feet to the floor at the same time as your hips lift. Hips down, crunch, turn 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. Again, lift. And knees crunch. Extend. Crunch again. Feet to floor, push into that ground, lift the hips, and hips down, crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and relax. Very nice, you guys. We're gonna take 35 seconds. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it 2 more times, because then we'll get into that explosive stuff, and we'll be done with these intervals. So a little bit of a different format than we're used to. Take a couple more breaths. 20 seconds to go. So we're gonna start with our arms up and down. I really love opening the chest with these movements. It's gonna be super important for us when we do start to move faster. We're gonna do a bit of explosive work from our push-up position too. So that nice loose shoulder, chest, and back connection is gonna make things a lot easier for us. All right, starting in 3, 2, 1. Arms up, breathe in and down. Squat 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, lift and down. Burpee bottom, plant the feet, jump, and again, breathe in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, breathe in and out. Burpee bottom, jump, and down. And again, up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, lift, out, down, back, launch. 1 more, up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, bottom, up, launch, and relax. That one went a bit above 40, but that's okay. Let's take 15 more seconds and then work down on the floor with our knee crunch and our burpee bottoms. 10 more seconds. I need to get a better stopwatch, you guys. Who wants to donate to me a better stopwatch? Ready, and go. Knees down, breathe in, breathe out, crunch. Push up, down, up, knees in. 1, 2, push up and up, down, up, push up, burpee. 1, 2, just the bottom, down and up, and again, down, crunch, push, up, 1, 2, push, up, that's it again, down, crunch, push, up, 1, 2, push, up, and relax. Ooh, that's it. Ooh, standing back up, or stepping into the jumping. Try to focus on feeling that power shift through your stance. We don't need to look like we're working super hard to work super hard if we have the right technique and we're engaging our whole body to make it flow, make it look graceful. So, in our squat, ready, and step back low. 1, 2, 3, down, push off, jump, land, step back, back. I think I used the wrong leg. Ready, step back. 1, 2, 3, down, push, jump, land, step back, and back. Good, step back. 1, 2, 3, down, push, jump, land, step back, back, and then again, step back. 1, 2, 3, down, push, jump, land, step back, and shake it back out again. Nice, you guys, good. Back down to the plank. Our real wide mountain climbers, and then the nice slow hip movements. 10 more seconds. That's it. The looser, the warmer you get, the better it's gonna feel later. So let's push it hard here. Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, out, in, and out. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. In, out, in, out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out, up, and down, and again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And relax. All right, our core movements on the floor with the bridge. Now we're not doing a bunch of these, but we're staying engaged the whole time too, so at no point should we be loose. So there's always work going on. So we don't need to rush through them as long as we're doing them with as good technique as we can. All right, ready? Try to keep the hips off the floor as long as you can. Bridge, lift, press into the floor, lift the head, knees to chest. Extend the legs out straight, and then roll back into it. Now this is the one, the negative. Bring your feet to the floor, no hips. And lift the hips. Ready, hips down, crunch, hold, turn, 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 turn. One more, ready, down, lift. Hands into the floor, crunch the knees up. And extend the legs out. Bring the knees back. Feet to the floor. And lift the hips. Hips down, crunch, turn, 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 and relax. Beautiful. We got one more set left, and then we're gonna get into some more fun stuff, in my opinion at least. And then we're gonna finish with those awesome holds, which are gonna feel so, so fun. And we're gonna squeeze out those shoulders and core and legs. 15 seconds to go. Take another breath. See if you can get through a whole other set without having to get your water, and we'll take some before we start our next sequence. All right, so from here, feet on the floor, ready. Breathe in and out. Squat strong. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, lift. Arms down, burpee bottom. Plant the feet, jump, and stick it up. Down, squat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, and down. Burpee bottom. Stick that landing and repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, bottom, up, jump. One more, up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, bottom, up, launch, and shake it out. That one always goes further than 40, but that's okay, because the goal is to get warmed up and to feel that burn. All right, we got about 12 more seconds left before we work that knee crunch. Try to really focus on keeping that upper body as tight as you can, but crunching your hips and your core, and especially your quads. Ready, and go. Knees down, knees up. Push up, keep that tight leg ready. 1, 2, strong core again. Push, knees down, up, push, up. 1, 2, push, up, and again. Push, up, 1, 2, down, up, and again, down. Up, down, up, 1, 2, down, up. One more cycle. And relax. Nice, you guys. 17 seconds with our stepping and jumping from our lunge. Focus on that nice first push with the front leg to get to that jumping position. 8 more seconds. Don't sit too long. Your body will start to take that shape. All right, ready. Hold the squat and step back. 1, 2, 3. Down, push off, jump, land, step back, back, and then step back. 1, 2, 3. Down and push, jump, land, step, back, back. 1, 2, 3, down and push, jump, land, back, step, 1, 2, 3, down, push, jump, step back, and relax. Perfect. Our wide mountain climbers and the nice slow squeezy hip movements starting in 13 seconds. Ready, 5 more. Hands on the floor, try to plant your feet right to the outside. Feel that nice stretch. Ready, and go. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and under. And relax. Nice. Finishing this set on our back. Then we'll take a nice minute before we explode into those super explosive agility movements. 10 more seconds. Your breath is your tool. Slow it down. Feel that heart slow as well. Ready, and lift. Hands on the floor, knees to chest. And extend out. And roll them back in again. Feet to the floor. Lift the hips. Hips down, crunch, turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back down. One more, lift the hips. Hands on the floor, crunch the knees. And straighten the legs, and crunch the knees again. Feet to the floor, lift the hips, hips down, crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and relax. Beautiful. All right, so take some water. Let's get a minute. So go get some water, let's take a minute, and then we're gonna start our next sequence, working one side at a time, and I'm gonna show you a few different modifications. So every rep will be slightly modified to make it a bit harder. So your job is to stick at the one that makes it feel the hardest, makes you generate the most power, and keeping the most control, because a super important part of being agile and explosive is that balance. You wanna be able to move again as quick as you can, so if it's taking everything out of you to get to that point, but you can't control the body and burst again, then we want to slow it down or take a modification lower so we can work on that cut, because that's a super important part of moving, especially moving with speed and power. All right, 15 seconds left. We're going to start on our knees for the first one. All right, so starting on our knees. So we're gonna take a step up with one foot, stay as low as we can to start, and we're gonna try to keep this heel on our butt the entire time we squat up. So use it as little as you need to stand up to here. Nice. Second part, we're gonna jump to the side. 1, 2, stick that landing. The next part, we're gonna come down into a lunge. Now you can just do a jump and stay in that position and then get back down. Okay, I'll show you the next one right now. Stepping up, tuck up that heel up, side jump. 1, 2, stick that landing, come down and switch. And then back down. The third one, we're gonna add a movement before that last part. So we're gonna step up, tuck it up, press to the top, jump, side, side, jump, and then come down and jump scissor. And then shake it back out. Now we're gonna come to the floor. Starting in a Superman. So the first part of this looks a little harder than it is, but trust me, it's not so bad. We're gonna lift and pull. From here, we're gonna do a push-up and bring our knees to our elbows. And then back out. We're gonna come back down, lift our hands, and then do a push-up and balance on one arm. And then come back down to the top. The second one, we're gonna add a jump and then pick up our hand. So we come up and back, push up, knees to elbows, come down, lift, and then little hop, and then hold it. The last one, we're gonna try to land on one hand. So we go up and back, push up, knees, come down, lift. We're gonna go hop, and then hold, and then relax. Now we'll go to the other side. So when we're being explosive like that, we wanna try to use every part of our body to generate power towards that goal. So we're gonna be moving our hips, our core, our legs a little bit, and that's what's gonna make us super explosive. So, starting on the other side, let's go through those modifications. Ready? From here, step one foot up, keep that knee as bent as you can, push up to the top, side jump, 1, 2, come down and jump in the lunge, and then back down. All right, on to the second one. Step up, tuck, press to the top, 1, 2, come down, jump scissor, and back down. Last one, add the tuck on one leg before the scissor. Step up, pick it up, press, jump, 1, 2, tuck, come down, and jump scissor, back to the floor. Beautiful. Now we're gonna work on the other arm here. So starting from the beginning. Arms out, Superman lift, load your body. So a nice stretch in your chest. Ready, push up, froggy, down, lift, push up, touch, stabilize, and back down. Number 2, up and pull, push up, froggy, come down, lift, little hop, and touch, hold, and back down. Last one, land on the one arm. Ready, up and pull, push up, froggy, come down, lift, and hop. Hold on the one hip, and relax. We're gonna do that 2 more times per side, so pick that modification that works the best for you, and then try to work that same one the entire time. Let's take 10 more seconds, and then go back to our first side. So I'm gonna show each one once every time we go, just in case you forget. Ready, and press the foot to the floor, lift to the top, and side, side, come down, hop, and then back down. And again, the jump scissor switch. Ready, up, tuck, press, side, side, stick the landing, come down, up, scissor, and back down. One more time. Ready, and step, tuck, press, side, side, tuck, come down, and scissor, and back down to the floor. Beautiful. Down to the Superman. And up, back, push up, froggy, down, lift, push up, and back down. Ready, up, back. Now launch those hips and knees, froggy, down, lift, hop, up, and back down. One more time. Ready, up, and pull, push up, froggy, down, lift, hop, and hold on one side. Take a couple more deep breaths. If we need a longer break in between these, that's okay too, because we want to keep that power flowing as hard as we can with every rep. So going again in 10, 9, on the left leg for me this time. Ready, and put your foot on the ground and squeeze yourself up and go. Side, side, stick the landing, come down, jump, and back down to the floor. Perfect. Ready, step, press, side, side, come down and jump, scissor, and back down to the floor. Last one, add the one leg tuck if we can. Ready, up, press, side, side, tuck, come down, up, scissor, and back down to the floor. Perfect. Go Superman into the push-up sequence. Down to the floor. Up and back. Push up, knees in, down, lift. Push up, touch, and back down. Ready. Up and back. Push up, knees in, down, lift. Push up, jump, and touch. And back down one more time. Up and back. Push up, knees in, down, lift, and jump, land on one, and relax. Beautiful, 15 seconds. We're doing it again one more time each, and then we'll squeeze out those holds at the end to finish up. All right, back to the right foot, ready, and step, press, side, side, stick that landing, down, up, and back down. Nice, so number two, the scissor, up, press, to the top, side, side, down, scissor, and back to the floor. One more time, ready, up, press, side, side, tuck, side, side, tuck, and down, scissor, and back down to the floor. Nice, if your floor is getting sweaty, be careful, belly on the ground. Ready, up, and back, push up, down, lift, push up, touch, and back to the floor, arms out, up, and back, push up, knees, down, lift, hop, and touch, and back down. Last one, up, and back, push up, knees in, down, lift, launch, and landing on one. Take a couple breaths. Oh, this is really adding up, you guys. All right, one more time on the left. Let's do it, 3 reps of each. Let's push right to the end with all that power we got. Ready, step, push, side, side. Stick that landing, down, up, and back to the floor. Nice, add the scissor now, up, press, side, side. Stick the landing, and down, scissor, and back to the floor. Add the tuck before the scissor. Ready, step, press. 1, 2, tuck, down, scissor, and back to the floor. Nice. Down to the ground. Superman into those knees coming in. Ready, lift and pull. Push up, down, lift, push up, touch, and back to the floor. Arms out, up and back. Push up, knees in, down, lift, launch to the top. And down one more time. Ready, up and back. Push up, knees in, down, lift, and push up, land on the one. All right, a couple deep breaths. Challenge yourself to see how little time it takes you to get that breathing back down to a manageable level. We're gonna start with a squat hold, 10 seconds, and then we're gonna hold it at the top on our toes, on the balls of our feet. That's gonna simulate right before takeoff when we're jumping up and being explosive, and make sure that we get comfortable in that position too. So working our ankles, our arches, our calves, and all those areas down below our quads that sometimes get forgotten. We're gonna hold for 10 seconds each, do it twice, and then we're gonna work on Superman and push-up holds, and then finish with some hollow holds and crunch holds to work that core. 10 seconds on each, we'll do it all twice. All right, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold that squat. As you hold, try to squeeze those hips. Nice strong posture. Don't hold all the way down, but see if you can come a little lower than your knees. Ready, and push up, lift to the balls of your feet, not too low, and squeeze the hips. Don't let the knees slide forward, so we want to control this. 3, 2, 1, back down, hold. 3, 2, 1, back up, hold on those toes. Squeeze those hips, pushing into the floor with the balls of the feet. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. The next ones are going to be on our belly. We're going to start with a Superman hold, and then we're going to hold our push-up just off the floor, working that big stretch in our chest. So working our mobility by working it at its most weak position when we're just off the floor. 10 seconds on each. Drop to your knees for the push-up hold if we need. so we can stay as low as we can without touching the ground, engaging our core. Starting with the Superman. Ready, and lift. Squeeze your knees up, your shoulders back, your elbows up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant your feet, your hands on the floor. Hold. Strong core, strong legs. See, I come right to the tips of my big toe, so I'm engaging my legs so hard. 2, 1, and up. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and up a bit. Hold. 3, 2, 1, and up. And relax. The next one is going to be a hollow, long V-sit hold into the tightest V-sit crunch hold. We're going to do once each, or twice each on 10 seconds, and then we're all done. So let's start with the hollow, long one. Ready, and extend. Flex the heels out to shorten up. Squeeze the quads, lengthen the hamstrings, and squeeze the belly. And then arms up. You want to make this harder. Try to keep your shape as you rock a little bit. Reach those hands back even further. Flex your heels. 4, 3, 2, 1, and press up. Extend, hands in front, push into the ground. Through your chest, into your fingertips. 3, 2, 1, back down, arms up, and squeeze it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and knees in, extend, press into the ground. 5 more seconds, let's go make it tighter maybe. 4, 3, and relax. Good work, you guys. So a fun little thing to finish with, and super important when we want to do repeated explosive workouts to build that strength and mobility and flexibility through those joints, especially our shoulders, our hips, but even down to our ankles too, and our wrists, so we can continue to work out as hard as we can and keep our joints as safe as possible too. So I hope you had fun with that, guys. If you have any ideas, suggestions, any feedback, I'd love to hear it, no matter what it is. So don't be shy. Throw some comments down to me, make my day. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting new workouts a couple times a week, so follow along. Let's have some fun and keep working hard. I'll see you guys later.